guys, I'm Stevie. Today we're gonna do the girlfriend tag. I'm so excited. Anyway, this is Josie and she's my girlfriend. Today's video is sponsored by one of our favorite sex toy brands, Womanizer. Are you blushing? What if I proposed in this video?
Oh my god, I would literally kill you.
One time I was bitching about all the things I hated about England and you told me to go back to America. Hi there! I'm interrupting your regular broadcasting. What do people say on TV? I don't know. It's been so long since I've watched it. This is interrupting that lovey-doveyness to tell you about the sponsor of today's video, Womanizer. I'd like to take a minute to point out that I'm posting this video on World Earth Day. Why is it called World Earth Day instead of Earth Day? Did they change the name? Did I miss the memo? PSA? And I wanted to do that because Earth is so important and we should treat her well. We need to let her know how important she is to us and make her feel good. It's almost like the Earth is our vagina and humanity is Womanizer's Premium Eco. It literally on the box it says, loving our planet can be orgasmic. That sounded natural, right? It felt natural. Almost as natural as the Premium Eco, the first environmentally friendly, biodegradable, and recyclable sex toy. It's made from eco-friendly biolean. Apparently, it's biodegradable, which is great because unlike some lesbians, I am totally okay with things that are bi. Biolean is a material from Womanizer based on biomaterials, a bio-based and biodegradable alternative to plastic. Bye, bye, bye. Am I right? Also, Womanizer was the first brand to use gentle airwaves to stimulate the clit with their pleasure air technology. So plastic waste is a problem and people are looking for ways to cut down. I'm really excited about this because I've never heard of a biodegradable sex toy before. Like obviously like vintage dildos are made of wood and shit, but like other than that, a biodegradable modern sex toy. Wow! I'm sorry, I'm obsessed with this packaging. How good. Say hello to the new sustainable you. Surround your clitoris with a stimulation head. Your journey begins. Enjoy guilt-free orgasms. Wow. Not guaranteed. If you're Catholic, you're in for a ride. Oh my God. And there's no plastic in the packaging. Of course, you can't put plastic in the packaging. What? Imagine I opened the box, it was just full of plastic.
The light bulb was just switched on.
Ah. Do you ever see a breeze blow through curtains and think, wow, I wish that was my vagina? If so, that's very specific, but good for you. Finally, the curtains can match the drapes. With Womanizer's revolutionary pleasure air technology that uses gentle airwaves to stimulate the clitoris contactlessly. Good luck having a wet ass pussy if all of Earth's natural waterways dry up. Luckily, Womanizer raised money through Indiegogo and donated all the proceeds to One Tree Planted. The Premium Eco can be fully taken apart into smaller pieces for easy disposal, which I've been told is a great trait in sex toys, but not in people. I mean, I guess unless you're murdering them. My favorite part is that the batteries are exchangeable and replaceable, exactly like your toddler's goldfish. No, this is totally the same one, sweetheart. Go eat your pudding and stop asking questions. Unlike goldfish though, these batteries can be charged up to 300 times. The Premium Eco has 12 individually adjustable intensity levels, from a leisurely walk to your clitoris just entered warp speed. It feels like you had a surround sound system installed into your vulva. It's also splash proof, so just like me after I eat my pudding too aggressively, it can be wiped off with a damp cloth. Listen, are you flirting with me? I have a girlfriend. Anyway, speaking of my girlfriend, let's get back to the girlfriend tag. So take care of the earth with the Premium Eco by Womanizer. Because if everyone on the planet is dead, you're probably gonna feel weird about masturbating. Okay, what's the first question?
What did you first notice about each other?
Well, we did do a video called How We Met. You can watch all of that. I don't really remember. I think the thing I noticed about you was that I really need friends in London.
Yes, friends.
And I thought you could be like a really cool friend.
I am a good friend to you. I noticed how you walked with purpose.
Interesting. Do I?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'm just like, I hate walking. When can I sit?
Yeah, so you're literally just storming through.
I wonder if you're constantly out of focus if I do this. This is a new camera. I have had the same T3i maybe 8 or 9 years that I've been making videos, and this is the first time I'm upgrading my camera. I really hope you guys can see my mustache. Yeah, let me know what you think about this camera in the comments. If I absolutely hate it, then maybe I'll go back to the old one. Talk about return on investment. Am I right?
Where was your first date?
We always disagree about this or just can't remember, but I think our first date was...
The
I
Serial
forget what I
Cafe.
thought. Oh yeah, the Serial Killer Cafe.
Serial Killer Cafe in Camden. Definitely.
That is definitely a late stages of capitalism place, for sure, because they just serve you cereal and milk.
We didn't even get any cereal while we were there either.
Yeah, you were too nervous probably, right?
Yeah, too nervous.
I was jet lagged.
Mm-hmm.
You were also meeting your sister's first girlfriend.
Yeah, it was all happening all at once, wasn't it, really?
And it was Halloween, so there were like dead bodies hanging from the ceiling. And you were wearing... Wait, we gotta save that for another video. Okay. How we met part 2.
Yes.
Adorable. And you still have them, don't you?
I do. Who said I love you first?
I did.
Yes, you did.
Oh my god, wait, maybe we can put the video in this video. On Valentine's Day, we were on a train to Blackpool for the first time before we knew anything about, well, before COVID hit. And I wrote it in a card and I filmed her reaction, and she started crying on a train, which I later learned is literally the most embarrassing thing in the world to a British person.
Uh-huh. Crying on a train, definitely.
So.
We both did a cross out.
I know, I love that.
I love you. You love me. Yeah. I love you too. Are you gonna cry? I feel really emotional. It's okay.
I mean, it's probably because of the Casey Musgraves, right?
Also, I wanted to say it because we both wrote our Valentine's cards whilst we both sat there. Then we exchanged them and read them at the same time.
Yeah.
And I wanted to put in there that I loved you, but I was too anxious or nervous or embarrassed or whatever. So I didn't do it. And then you did it, and I was like, I should have done it.
That's cute. I wanted to save it for a time because Josie's extremely sentimental. She has like these boxes that she keeps like trash in that reminds her of certain things. It's really adorable. Come on. It's like crumpled up pieces of paper and gum wrappers and a lot of it.
Yeah, I kept like notes that like
I'm not
people
talking it's
would
adorable.
pass me in school, and I'd keep erasers. I never kept any.
Imagine if she has a giant box of condoms that just like sweet memories.
Used.
I'm not trying to say it in a negative way. I won't say trash again.
Yeah, thank you.
She keeps just like bits of things in a bunch of boxes from her whole life. Anyway, she's really sentimental about specific objects that remind her of things, so I wanted to wait for there to be a time where she could keep a physical thing about the first time I told her I love her, and probably every holiday since.
You know what I thought you were gonna say?
What?
About it being sentimental. The fact it was Justin Bieber's album release day. I thought that's what you were gonna say.
Yeah, on the Valentine's card, we both crossed out, without each other knowing, crossed out Valentine's Day and put Justin Bieber album release day.
Yeah.
She's a Justin Bieber stan. What is a typical date night like for you? Well, most of our relationship has been in COVID self-isolation. So a lot of the things we've done have been things we can do in our own house, right?
Yeah.
Even though we did so many things together before COVID hit somehow,
Yeah.
from October to, when did we go into lockdown? Like
March.
Early March?
Yeah, we squeezed it all in there, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, our date nights, usually one of us plans something in secret and then says we've got a date night on this day, and then the other person doesn't know anything about it until the day. That's usually what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Like an online class, or making a pub in your living room, or cooking something.
She decorated the living room like it was a pub. It was really cute.
I never wanted to take it down, to be honest.
I know, we should put it back up sometime.
Yeah.
We'll be able to go to the pub soon.
Mm.
Oh, what are we gonna do when quarantine is over and when it's safer? Are we gonna stop doing date night indoors?
I don't know. I feel like we're gonna want to go places. aren't we?
Yeah, for a little bit, at least.
For a little bit.
Choose one word to describe each other.
Do you have your word in your head?
Yeah.
What?
You go first. 1, 2, 3, go.
Enthusiastic.
Oh, yeah. That's a very classic American trait, isn't it? I would say for you, popular.
Popular.
You have so many fucking friends.
Doesn't feel like it.
That's
fine.
I know, you haven't been able to see them. Yeah, I don't know. I think there's a lot that comes with, not like, the popular girl in school or anything, but, people that can keep up so many friendships, so many close friendships, and then so many acquaintanceships, and the fact that you're just extremely likable.
Huh. That's cool.
Like, no one doesn't like you. There's no personality type that I feel like would be like, me and Josie don't vibe.
I don't think I've got any enemies. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Were you friends before you became lovers?
Yeah.
Yeah, for like a year.
Mm-hmm.
We developed a friendship, which then grew, and we
Into a-
became lovers.
Lovership.
Have either of you dated a girl before? Never. Have you ever been mistaken for sisters? I mean, you'd be surprised how little you have to look alike to be mistaken for sisters, especially if one day we get married and have the same last name.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Are you blushing?
Stop
What
it.
if I proposed in this video?
Oh my god, I would literally kill you.
We always joke about how so when Josie answers the phone or the door, her voice goes even higher and more mousy than it already is. And so she kind of sounds like a child. And so we always joke about how people must think that we're mother and child.
Yeah.
Like, do your voice when you answer the...
It's
The
hard. I
doorbell
need to like be in like the...
Yeah, pretend like you're answering the doorbell.
Okay. Make the doorbell noise.
Oh!
They're gonna be like, that's not a doorbell. We have a werewolf doorbell.
We just put it on for Halloween and then never changed it because we liked
It's
it.
the vibe, isn't it? Okay. Hello? Yeah, you can just leave it around the back.
You literally sound 9 years old.
I think I sound quite deep.
What?
That sounded quite deep to me.
Oh my god, I can't wait to show you the tape. Roll the tape. Do you get more support or hate from others towards your relationship?
Do people like us together?
Yeah, I guess.
Yes. I mean, I hope so.
Yeah.
Definitely a lot of friends and family.
Yeah. Everyone except 2 comments on our last video. Do you do any PDA?
These are all to do with going outside, aren't they? I mean, I don't know about PDA.
I mean, this is technically PDA, isn't it?
I suppose.
Yeah, and you don't like it. You're a little bit camera shy.
I'm a little bit camera shy. Yeah. I'm people shy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love PDA. But I don't go, ooh, we're in public, let's display affection. You know?
You don't
I'm
go
not
get a
like,
kick out of it.
yeah. Do you have any pets? Yes, we have a Wickle Gumbo.
Don't wake him up.
Why? He's very, very cute when he's sleepy. Hello. This is Gumbo. He's a tiny rag doll. We don't know why he's so small. The vet thinks that he had an illness as a kitten or something. I mean, he still has an illness, but you know what? We're looking after him.
Okay, what do you and your girlfriend fight about the most?
We don't really fight that much. We bicker sometimes, but
We are bickerers.
yeah, like if there's one big fight that we have, like we're upset about each other for doing something, then we'll have one conversation and then neither of us will ever do it again.
Yes,
You know?
that's true.
Yeah.
But what do we fight about the most?
One time I was bitching about all the things I hated about England and you told me to go back to America. And I was furious!
I mean, like, I shouldn't have said it so savagely, but like,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, that is a solution.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to like hating a country that you're living in. It's like, well, you don't have to live here. How about how you get changed in front of the windows when the curtains are open?
Yeah, I'm not very modest and Josie is very easily embarrassed, so she doesn't like it when I take my clothes off with the windows open.
I'm all about safety, and it feels unsafe.
What's one thing your girlfriend does that you don't like?
Scream.
Oh yeah, I do scream a lot.
Scream a lot.
It's not screaming at you.
Oh, no.
I'm
it's
just loud. Like
it's
anytime-
just like, I'll be in a different room, and I'll just hear like her screaming something. And
Like
I'm
if I like something, I scream at
And
it.
I'm like, oh god, there's an emergency, and I run into the room, and then you're just sat there like, look at this cute bunny rabbit.
Meanwhile, this bitch cuts off the whole fucking tip of her finger and doesn't say anything. I had no idea. Gushing with blood. She's just like, guys?
I was going, guys, hello?
What's one thing you do that I don't like? I like everything.
Come off it, come on.
The way you say hubs.
Well, that's just not me.
And anytime I say mirror, you go, mirror.
Yeah, mirror.
I don't know. I can only think about things that are just like, oh, this is a weird quirk about you. Not like, this is something I really don't like. You're not very good at teamwork.
Well,
Like, you're really independent. You prefer to, like, start and finish things on your own.
yeah, people are rubbish at things.
Such a Capricorn. You do well at becoming a team with me, but I sometimes have to remind you that we're on the same team and we can do it together and it's fine.
Okay, yeah.
But also, like, that's not something I dislike about you. It means that you can get fucking start to finish done way easier. I can't do a goddamn thing by myself. I'm like, ew, where are the friends? I can't talk to anybody while I do this. I'd rather never do it. What is your girlfriend's favorite musical artist? So let's get into like quiz time.
Oh, well, you know mine.
Charlie XCX.
Mm-hmm. There's only one band that you've ever said that you like love, but like you never listen to them.
Really?
Yeah, they're called like Rice or something like that. Rice or Cream. What are they called?
Keep guessing.
Rice, Cream, Pudding.
Pudding!
Oh, what are they called?
My favorite band is Pudding. Well, you also know I like Glass Animals. We went to a Glass Animal show.
Yeah, you do like Glass Animals.
That's the last concert we'll be able to go to for years.
Tell me the band.
No.
Please.
Why?
Oh, God. That's all I can think about.
Rice.
Biscuit. It's like one word. It's like one syllable.
Yeah.
Milk.
Every guess is better than the last.
Oh!
Out of time. Wrong
Oh,
answer.
fine.
Next.
Okay.
Who's the better cook?
You, obviously.
You're such
Go
a
on.
good cook.
You answer.
You're such a good cook, and I couldn't cook without you because you wash all the dishes.
I'm also a sous chef.
Who's the better singer?
You.
No, you.
What?
You're the better singer.
You've never heard me sing. No, you. No, you.
Who's the better dancer?
Me. What's your girlfriend's eye colour?
Green, blue.
Brown.
Nailed it.
I should really didn't know that.
Hello. Who's your girlfriend's #1 celebrity crush?
I mean, that's the same as favourite.
Yeah, Charlie XCX.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know my own. Liz Bentley. Liz. Liv.
Liz Bentley.
See, I don't even have, like...
Oh, you know, my favourite crush, Liz. I was like, who the fuck's that? Yeah, you do think she's hot, Liv Bentley. Oh, without a shadow of a doubt, I've forgotten his name.
His name?
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Why is my brain not
What the
working?
fuck are you talking about? Russell Brand?
No, the other one.
Jack Black.
Yeah, Jack
I really
Black.
like Jack Black.
He is your main crush.
I cannot have a male celebrity crush. I'm a lesbian.
You can.
Oh my
It's
god.
2021, you can do what you want.
I know, but is that really my biggest celebrity crush?
Yes.
Is Jack Black.
Yes.
What the fuck year is
Whenever he's on screen, you're literally beaming.
I know. I think he's so charming and wonderful.
I think
anyway, what are your pet names for each other?
Your pet names are Stevie, with a B, and Stevie. You're Stevie when I'm really upset.
Stevie.
I'm like, Stevie. And then if I need attention, but I'm not upset, you're Stevie. She hears one of those two words, the ears prick up and you go, what? Oh, I also call you Stefan.
Yeah.
Because,
when I'm in trouble.
Yeah. And then sometimes it goes from Stefan to Stefani, and then from Stefani to Gwen.
Yeah, I think I call you Joe sometimes. Anytime I call you Joe, you go.
I hate it.
Because it's what your mom calls you.
Well, no, like some people do call me Joe, but it sounds normal coming out their mouth.
Is it because I'm American?
I think so. I don't know what it is, but like.
Well, you gotta get used to it.
I'm not Joe to you, darling. It's not happening.
I call you Honey Bunny a lot. That's what's happening, Honey Bunny.
Yeah, you do that. You call me darling a lot.
Darling.
Darling.
I say babe, which I hate.
Yeah, babe is just like what we do when we want each other's attention, though. It's like, babe, will you get me a Coke?
But like, have you ever seen a couple have a fight in public? All they do is call each other babe, and that's what it reminds me of. Babe, don't start with me right now. We're picking these curtains. Sorry, the scenario in my head was a couple fighting at IKEA. Do you have a couple name like Brangelina? When was this written?
2002. We do have a couple name.
Do we?
Because someone made a fan page, which was Shipping Stosie or something like that.
Stosie.
But I wanted our shipping name to be Jovi.
Jovi.
Because I said, oh, wouldn't Jovi be a really nice name for our kids? And then you went, we can't do that. And I was like, why not? Because it's too similar to Josie. And she was like, you were like, no. Because our ship name is literally Jovi. Josie and Stevie.
Imagine having a child and naming them half of each other's first names.
Sounds iconic. Jovi's a really cute name.
Someone name your child Jovi. Do you have a child named Jovi already? Let me know in the comments below. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks so much to Womanizer for sponsoring, and thanks so much to my patrons for continuing to support me in making videos like this.
You're the best.
You're killing it. If you would like to become a part of my Patreon family, click the link in the description, and I would love to have you.
Is that what the description is?
Yes, you nailed it.
Right down there.
Thanks, guys. See you next time. Bye.